Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Daily Fantasy Digest Podcast, the all-inclusive podcast where we talk all things fantasy sports to help give you an edge. Before we get into today's breakdown, just want to mention that I did drop 2 t-shirts that we're going to be launching later this week on the Twitter at @FantasyDigest_. Go over there, check them out, give them a like, retweet. Let me know if you're going to snag any merch when it comes out. Super cool designs. Hope everybody enjoys them. So with that being said, let's jump into today's breakdown. 2 pitchers above 10K. Kershaw and Aaron Nola. Yesterday, Kershaw got sat, so he should be well rested for today. We were going to have him yesterday. We're going to have him today instead. And then I want to switch over to low-tier pitcher Marco Gonzalez. I think this is a great spot for Gonzalez, actually, going up against Detroit, where he only gave up 1 earned run last time against Detroit for 30 fantasy points with 8 Ks. He's been pretty good on the road this season. He looks ready. He's been pitching in the high 100 pitchers almost every game this entire season. So I'm really looking for Marco Gonzalez to be a very good anchor for this stack today. Now, I want to go ahead and target my top bat stack here, which is the Seattle Mariners, going up against Edwin Jackson. Now, the Mariners have been terrible all year for the most part, and their prices didn't really jump with kind of where we were at with this Edwin Jackson news. So I'm looking for these 3 players right here: Vogelbach, Crawford, and Malik Smith. Really like Malik Smith's stolen base upside. Vogelbach has the power, and JP Crawford also has power with stolen base upside. Really like these 3 guys here. It's going to be crucial to get some low price guys to kind of fit into this stack. I really like Max Stassi here, just to kind of anchor the stack as well. And then I know it's going to be a very chalky Dodgers day, which I definitely do like stacking some Dodgers. But if you pay up for pitching here, you're not going to be able to get anybody. But there's one player I do like. Depending on if he plays, I really like Matt Beattie. I think the lefty bat is going to really, propel the team. So I really like at least one player from the Dodgers. And then a few other players I really do like. I think that Dylan Peters is going to get absolutely destroyed today. And Kevin Newman, who leads off, is way too cheap. Kevin Newman as well as Brian Reynolds, but it's going to be very hard to fit Reynolds in. You're going to have to pay down for a few guys here. Pablo Reyes is actually a really good play who's been hitting very well recently. So I really like Pablo Reyes as well, which leaves you $3,700 for a third baseman. You can get somebody like Colin Moran. There's plenty of people here that you can choose from as well. I'm not sure if Rios will play, but there's definitely other players that you can get as well. So I really like the Seattle Mariners today. Mix in with 2 Padres players. Kevin Newman's an absolute lock for me, and Pablo Reyes has been playing very well recently for only a $3,200 price tag. So I really want to highlight the low tier catcher as well. And then mix all of those with Kershaw and Marco Gonzalez. Definitely think you need a piece from the Dodgers as well. So Matt Beattie is my favorite low-price option today. So we're going a little bit away from the 3 stack for 2 teams. I'm going to mix it up with a few players from each team today. I think it's a very versatile slate where you can do that, leaving you with enough for a third baseman as well. So I really think Kevin Newman is in a great spot today. You can just look at the numbers as of recent. He's been putting up an absolute show against Los Angeles, so I think this is a great spot. But Dinger of the Day call is going to be Daniel Vogelbach. I think he goes yard tonight. It's been a while. It's been a few games since he's been yard. It's 26 homers on the year. I think he's putting up a great year this year. So I think the Mariners are definitely the highlighted stack going up against Edwin Jackson. They should be the chalkiest stack as well. Mix it in with the Dodgers. As well, should be the 2 top chalkiest stacks. So with that being said, hope everybody's been enjoying the breakdowns as of recent. Like I said, go head over to Twitter. Check out the designs that just dropped. You won't want to miss them. There's only limited stock. It's super, super cool designs. We're going to be dropping designs heavily over the next couple of weeks. And then, like I said, keep smashing the like button, keep hitting the subscribe button. Really appreciate all the support that we've been receiving lately. Hope everybody wins some money tonight with this advice/breakdown. And we'll see you tomorrow on Thursday for another breakdown here on the Daily Fantasy Digest podcast.